There are certain people in this world who walk silently, unnoticed by many, but carry within them an aura so powerful it can shift rooms, expose darkness, and even intimidate without words. These are the chosen ones. They don't need to announce themselves. Their very presence speaks louder than anything they could ever say. The chosen carry invisible flames that others sense but can't explain. To some, it feels like light. To others, it feels like threat. This is because the aura of the chosen one is not ordinary. It is divine, dangerous, and heavily protected by God. Before we dive deep into these 9 dangerous auras, I want to pause and say this. If you're here, it's not by accident. You're hearing this because your spirit was meant to. If you feel this message was delivered at the exact time you needed it, type 1111 in the comments for divine blessings. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel, because every message here is crafted to uplift, awaken, and protect your spirit in these end times. Now let's get into it. Here are the 9 dangerous auras chosen ones carry without anyone noticing. 1. The aura of discernment. Chosen ones can walk into a room and immediately feel who is real and who is fake. This ability is not something they learned from books or acquired through years of experience. It is a spiritual gift that flows naturally from their divine connection. They may not say a word, yet within moments of being present, their spirit begins to read the atmosphere, scanning hearts and sensing energies. This discernment goes beyond facial expressions or tone of voice. It penetrates the soul. They can perceive envy hiding behind a smile, hatred lurking beneath politeness, or deceit wrapped in kindness. This aura of discernment is so dangerous to darkness because it exposes lies, hypocrisy, and hidden intentions without effort. People with evil motives feel uncomfortable around chosen ones, without even understanding why. Because their spirit has already been read like an open book. The chosen one doesn't need to confront them directly, just their quiet presence is enough to stir discomfort in liars and manipulators. What makes this aura powerful is that it provides protection. Chosen ones can avoid traps, false friends, and destructive alliances because they see beyond appearances. Many times, they don't even explain how they know something is wrong. They just know, and later events always confirm their intuition. This aura keeps them steps ahead of the enemy. While others are deceived by appearances, chosen ones walk in clarity. That is why darkness fears their presence, for in their light, shadows cannot hide. The aura of discernment makes chosen ones spiritual truth detectors, and that gift alone makes them untouchable in a world full of deception. 2. The aura of authority. Chosen ones may not hold worldly titles, prestigious positions, or flashy achievements, but the authority of heaven rests on their shoulders. This authority is not man-made. It cannot be bought, taught, or faked. It is something divinely stamped into their spirit. When they speak, their words carry weight and conviction, even if they are not loud or dramatic. Something about their voice demands attention, not because of volume, but because of the spirit behind it. Even in silence, their presence carries power. People find themselves compelled to respect them, even if they don't want to. Enemies sense this authority and often fear it, because they recognize it is not ordinary influence. It is divine authority that cannot be challenged or erased. What makes this aura especially dangerous to darkness is that it dismantles intimidation. Many people rely on fear, manipulation, or dominance to gain control, but chosen ones never need to force their presence. The authority of God in them makes rooms shift when they enter. Without introducing themselves, they are felt. Without demanding recognition, they are acknowledged. This authority is what causes people in high places to notice them, and it is what makes adversaries cautious. Those who plan evil against them often fail to execute their schemes because the aura of authority creates invisible boundaries around them. It is the same kind of authority that made kings and rulers bow to prophets of old, not because of human power, but because of divine presence. Chosen ones embody this aura, and it becomes clear to all, they carry something not of this world. 3. The aura of unshakable faith. Even when storms rage and life throws its worst battles, chosen ones carry a calmness that unsettles the enemy. This calmness does not come from denial of reality, it flows from their unshakable faith in God. Where others panic, chosen ones stand still. Where others crumble, chosen ones endure. Their faith becomes a shield that makes them unmovable, unshaken by gossip, betrayal, loss, or hardship. Enemies expect them to collapse, yet they keep rising. This aura of unshakable faith is dangerous to spiritual darkness because it cannot be bent, manipulated, or bought. The enemy thrives on fear and despair, but chosen ones carry a different frequency: hope that doesn't die, trust that doesn't waver, and strength that doesn't run out. This is why people often wonder, how are you still standing after everything you've been through? The truth is that chosen ones walk with the assurance that storms eventually pass, but God never fails. Their very aura sends a message: you can throw your worst at me, but I will not be moved. This is intimidating to those who expect weakness, because the chosen one's resilience frustrates every plot. The enemy despises this aura because it makes chosen ones immune to control, threats, fear tactics, or manipulation do not work on them. Even in silence, their peace is powerful. They radiate confidence that God's hand is upon them, and that faith shines brighter than any darkness. To carry unshakable faith is to carry a divine fortress, and that fortress cannot be penetrated by the schemes of man or devil. This aura makes chosen ones unstoppable. 4. The aura of hidden strength. Chosen ones often appear gentle, quiet, or reserved, and because of this, people mistakenly assume they are weak. They are often overlooked, underestimated, or even mocked for their calm demeanor. But this is where the danger lies. Their aura conceals a strength that is both spiritual and mental, a strength that only reveals itself when necessary. They are like a lion hiding in silence, waiting for the right moment to roar. Many underestimate them until circumstances demand their fire, and suddenly, people see a completely different side of them. This hidden strength makes their aura so dangerous because it is unpredictable, it cannot be measured or anticipated. People who plan to break them are shocked when the chosen one not only survives but rises stronger. Their ability to endure pain, loss, and betrayal, yet keep moving forward, is proof of this strength. Chosen ones carry within them a deep well of resilience, wisdom, and courage that only surfaces when tested. This is why people often regret underestimating them. When the chosen one fights back, they don't fight with mere flesh and blood, they fight with the strength of heaven behind them. Their aura silently declares, I may be quiet, but I am not weak. This is what keeps enemies wary, because they never truly know what chosen ones are capable of. They are fighters clothed in gentleness, warriors hidden in humility. The aura of hidden strength means they are never as fragile as they appear. And when the time comes, they rise with a power no one saw coming. 5. The aura of divine protection. Without anyone noticing, chosen ones are constantly surrounded by spiritual shields. This protection is invisible to the natural eye but undeniable in its effects. Some people call it luck, others call it grace, but the truth is, they are covered by angels assigned to them by God. Attacks that destroy others seem to mysteriously miss them. Car accidents that should have claimed them never touch them. Plans designed to ruin them somehow fall apart before reaching them. People often wonder why chosen ones keep surviving situations that were meant to kill them. The answer lies in their aura of divine protection. This protection makes them untouchable until God says otherwise. It frustrates enemies because no matter how carefully they plan, nothing seems to work. Chosen ones walk through danger zones and still come out alive. They face betrayals, traps, and demonic attacks, yet their survival rate is supernatural. Many don't realize it, but chosen ones carry an atmosphere of safety that extends to those connected to them. Their homes, families, and even strangers who cross their path benefit from the divine covering they carry. This aura is why some people feel peace just being near them. It is the presence of God's angels creating an unshakable shield. Darkness recognizes it but cannot penetrate it. The chosen one is not invincible because of their own power, but because of divine assignment. Until their purpose is fulfilled, no weapon formed against them can prosper. This aura makes them a constant reminder that heaven's protection is stronger than any earthly or spiritual attack. 6. The aura of truth. Darkness cannot thrive where truth resides, and chosen ones carry truth in every fiber of their being. Even when they are silent, their very presence radiates honesty, integrity, and authenticity. It is not just about what they say or do, it is who they are at their core. Liars, manipulators, and deceivers cannot stand near them for long, because their aura exposes falsehoods without effort. Masks fall instinctively, hidden agendas are revealed. The chosen one doesn't need to confront anyone. Their truth is a natural spotlight that shines so brightly it forces dishonesty into the open. This aura of truth is dangerous because it is uncompromising and undeniable. People with hidden intentions often hate the chosen one, not for what they have done, but simply for existing in alignment with what is right. Others may try to deceive or manipulate them, but chosen ones see through it instinctively. Their discernment is fueled by a higher spiritual connection, giving them a clarity that cannot be clouded by fear, lies, or flattery. Many chosen ones carry this aura without realizing it, and yet it shapes every interaction. People around them sense it and either gravitate toward their honesty or recoil from the light it exposes. For darkness, truth is a threat, because it cannot coexist with lies or evil plans. The chosen one's presence becomes a purification, revealing character, intent, and hidden motives. This aura makes them uncomfortable to those who live in deceit, and it positions them as unwavering beacons of integrity in a world filled with duplicity. The aura of truth is not loud or aggressive, it is simply undeniable, and that is why it terrifies darkness. 7. The aura of isolation. Chosen ones often carry an aura that naturally separates them from the crowd. It is not a punishment or a flaw, but a divine mechanism designed to protect and preserve them. People sense that they are different. There is an invisible boundary that others instinctively respect or avoid. Some will reject them outright, unable to understand the depth of their spirit, while others distance themselves, intimidated by the power the chosen one radiates. Misunderstanding follows them wherever they go, because their presence challenges the ordinary, the superficial, and the comfortable. But this isolation is not random, it is intentional, divinely orchestrated to keep them from blending into the wrong crowd, or forming relationships that would hinder their purpose. Though it may feel painful at times, this separation is actually a spiritual shield protecting them from toxic influences, harmful attachments, and distractions that would dilute their power. Chosen ones are often loners not by choice, but by design, because their aura creates a natural gap that few can cross. They are forced to rely on God and themselves, which strengthens their character, focus, and destiny. The isolation they carry often feels heavy because humans are social creatures. Yet it is essential for preserving the divine assignment within them. Over time, they learn to embrace this solitude, understanding that being misunderstood or avoided is a sign of their spiritual protection. Darkness cannot penetrate isolation because it prevents entanglement with harmful energies. And the chosen one's aura ensures that they remain on the path destined for greatness. This aura of isolation may seem lonely, but it is profoundly empowering, shaping them into vessels of divine purpose. 8. The aura of intimidation. Chosen ones do not try to intimidate others, yet their presence often generates unease, fear, or caution. This is because the spirit within them is far greater than the spirits within most people they encounter. Darkness recognizes light instantly, and the aura of a chosen one shines with a divine radiance that cannot be ignored. People with jealousy, deceit, or hidden agendas instinctively feel the weight of their presence, often avoiding eye contact or interactions altogether. It is not arrogance or aggression that causes this effect. It is the sheer depth of spiritual power and clarity that emanates from them. Those who attempt to challenge them quickly realize that the chosen one's strength is not in physical might or verbal confrontation, but in the quiet assurance of divine backing. This aura is intimidating because it communicates, without words, that the chosen one is untouchable and guided by a higher power. Even enemies feel the invisible boundaries and are often deterred from acting against them. People may perceive them as unapproachable or formidable, and in many ways, they are, for evil cannot coexist in the same space as divine presence. The aura of intimidation also serves as a protection mechanism. It keeps the unworthy, dishonest, or malicious at bay, allowing chosen ones to operate without interference. Darkness trembles not because the chosen one seeks conflict, but because their very existence exposes weakness in evil plans and disrupts the schemes of manipulators. Their aura is a silent warning: approach with honesty or stay away, for the energy they carry does not tolerate compromise. Chosen ones wield this power unconsciously, yet it is undeniable and highly effective. 9. The aura of destiny. Finally, chosen ones carry the aura of destiny, a spiritual force that communicates their future, even when others cannot see it. People sense that they are moving toward greatness, that they are chosen for something higher, even if the specific path is unclear. This aura draws attention, admiration, and, often, envy. Silent opposition rises against them not because of their actions, but because the universe has marked them for a purpose others cannot interfere with. Even strangers can feel the weight of this destiny when they encounter a chosen one. It radiates in subtle ways: confidence in their steps, clarity in their decisions, or an inexplicable presence that draws others toward them. This aura shapes their interactions, influencing people to act in ways that either support or oppose them, often revealing character and intent. Chosen ones are frequently misunderstood because the world cannot see the divine blueprint guiding them. Yet every trial and victory contributes to the fulfillment of their purpose. Enemies attempt to obstruct them, but destiny is a force beyond human control. The aura of destiny inspires both admiration and fear. It reassures allies that the chosen one is guided, and warns adversaries that resistance is futile. This invisible force pushes them toward their calling, even in moments of doubt or hardship. It is why their lives often appear extraordinary, as though divinely orchestrated events are guiding their path. The aura of destiny is both a blessing and a shield, signaling to the world that chosen ones are set apart, carrying a purpose that cannot be delayed, denied, or destroyed. These are the 9 dangerous auras chosen ones carry without anyone noticing. They make enemies uncomfortable, they make darkness tremble, and they remind the world that the presence of God cannot be hidden. This is the Chosen Seer channel. If you have felt even one of these auras in your life, understand this: you are not ordinary, you are chosen, and your light is dangerous to the kingdom of darkness. Protect it, nurture it, and never apologize for it. Thank you for watching.